Hey, it's Mr. X Irish here with another battle gameplay. Here we're featuring the Battle of Milan between the French Republic and the Duchy of Milan. The leader of the French Republic is going to be General Bonaparte today, and the leader or general for the Duchy of Milan is going to be Fidel de Tonte. Just a quick overview of what's going on. I have my general staff here with General Bonaparte. Let's see if we can get a little view of him. Let's see, where is he? There is General Bonaparte. He'll be leading the French forces. In my reserves right here, I have a Grenadier battalion and also the Old Guard, so I have some good reserves here. I have 2 units of 12-pounder artillery, so they will be just trying to shell the Duchy of Milan center. And over here in the left flank, my left flank, I have 2 units of cavalry, the Dragoons and a heavy cavalry squadron, Carabiniers. And I have 1 unit of 8-pounder artillery, so they're a little more accurate, but they don't pack quite as big of a punch as the 12-pounders. And I have 3 units of line infantry, Fusilier de 9. And what I'm hoping to do is bring them all the way over here and just kind of have them use this wall as a defense and really hurt the Duchy of Milan's right flank. So that's they're kind of separated from the main army, I know, but I'll be okay. And hopefully, with that distraction, it'll allow for my other units. I have 2 units of line infantry and then 2 units of skirmishers or voitigers and 1 cavalry unit to take the town. So we'll have the I'm just going to try to take Town Hall at the moment. So they are going in Town Hall right now. It's kind of a weird glitch, kind of like lining up to do it, but nevertheless they'll get in Town Hall hopefully nice and easy without any fighting. So other than that, that's really the plan for today's battle. We'll see how things play out. If you didn't see my second video about the Le Monte de l'Empire mod, that's why there's some cool like smoke mods here, and you can hear the sound mods. There you go. Town Hall has been taken, so that's good. So I'll put a link in that for right now, the Le Monte de l'Empire mod, and that'll get you into how to install that mod if you're interested. This battle is taking place because what I'm doing. Oh, here, I'll tell you first what I'm doing. So I was trying to think, what should I do for battles in terms of, should I just do random custom battles and put those on YouTube, or should I just whatever battles I think are cool? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with the Le Monte de l'Empire mod launcher. There's a revolutionary campaign, which is cool. It features France when it's still a republic. General Bonaparte is just still a general. He's not emperor or anything yet. So that's going to feature. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that campaign first. In any battle that is reasonably difficult or anything interesting happens or is a really solid battle, I'll put that on YouTube. So I've only started my campaign so far, and this is really the first major battle. There are about 4 or 5 victory regions required for victory in this campaign. That involves the upper region of Italy, Dublin, or Ireland, Hanover, which is a region in Europe controlled by the United Kingdom, and also Austria. So basically what we want to do is repress or fend off the other monarchies to save the Republic. And this is an important battle because it's for a victory region. It's for control of the region of Upper Italy, specifically Milan, which is the capital. And Milan is a very solid town. You can put about 3 buildings there, probably a barracks and magistrate and a artillery foundry. So this is an important battle. I believe the next one is going to be probably somewhere in maybe Bavaria. I forget where my troops were, but I'll post that video up in a bit. But so then after the revolutionary campaign is completed, hopefully victoriously, I will continue with the Egyptian campaign, which should be fun. It's always kind of cool getting in the Far East. And then I'll continue with the 1805 campaign, and then the 1812 campaign, which involves the invasion of Russia, and then the 1815 campaign, or the 100 Days, the return from exile by Napoleon. Let's see, we've got a little cavalry charge coming here. Hopefully I'll put these guys in squares. Yep, there they go. That's good. I'm not going to put them in squares, but these 2 lines I'll put in squares. So that cavalry attack shouldn't do much harm. In each campaign will feature about, I'd assume 20 to 30 battles, maybe 40 battles. So that's basically how I'm going to be doing it until all those campaigns are done. So that should probably be this summer. I assume. And then I'll continue with other nations, and maybe if I have more subscribers, I'll even let you guys choose what nation you want me to continue on. It could be anything from Switzerland to United Kingdom or whatever you guys want. So other than that, that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my videos for the summer. So if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below the video, and then make sure to subscribe too if you haven't yet. Let's see, so far in the video, not too much is happening. My left flank is looking okay at the moment. I'm going to try to bring my artillery all about right here. That would be a good spot to really be able to shell their line of infantry. My enemy, they have I think 2 units of artillery, I think only 1 cavalry unit, which I just defeated, and about 3/4 line infantry and 1/4 armed citizenry for their infantry. So I am outnumbered by about 1,200 troops, but I'm still looking good. I have a lot of artillery in good positions, especially these 12-pounders. They will and continue to do work throughout this battle. Let's see, town. The town has been taken with relative ease. I put my reserves behind this wall in order to protect them from any shelling, because usually that's what howitzers like to do, just shell you and mortar you, and it's really annoying. So I like to shell your best units, and those are my best units, I'd have to say. So I'll also bring Napoleon back there just to protect him. So my artillery is kind of out in the open, but really if the cavalry or infantry comes down the center, I'll be able to just shell them as well. Let's see. In the town hall, I have 2 units of line infantry and the skirmishers, so they'll be able to have a long line of sight or good range and good accuracy, so that's good. And I have a heavy cavalry squadron there as well, and some more skirmishers behind the heavy cavalry. Let's see. Oh yeah, this line infantry of the Duchy of Milan was beginning to charge my foot artillery, so I just had to do a cavalry charge because I didn't want to lose those 8-pounder artillery units. Looks like they're really not letting my left flank get to them. They're definitely making an offensive against it. They're not focusing on the town at all. I kind of expected them to go into town. Usually they do, but they did not. Bringing Napoleon over here just in case any morale is needed. Already lost 2 general staff. I don't want to lose Napoleon. That gets annoying when you lose your general. See if I could get my infantry right about here. They should begin to get ready and open fire, because that'd work really good against maybe some grape shot. Grape shot against these line infantry units. These here are their line infantry. Over there you can see their armed citizenry. Looks like they're beginning of a charge of sorts against my line infantry. I don't know how in that line of infantry. Wow. So my left flank is not looking too good over here. They are charging. My cavalry their morale isn't very good against this line infantry unit. Oh, it's getting better there. I think I did use a morale boost here in a second. And ooh, my cavalry is looking to get defeated here. And that's not going to look good for my foot artillery either. So what I'm going to do here is, I think here I'm going to abandon my left flank, because really the artillery's gone now. They're surrendering. This unit of line infantry is low morale. So I'm just going to bring these troops over to the reserves and join them up with the reserves to form a solid line of infantry, and I'll have Napoleon run away too. So my left flank didn't work out very well. I was able to take town. I was able to take the town due to, I guess, a distraction, you might say, but my left flank didn't work out at all, really. That was kind of a disaster. So I'm having an infantry retreat. Napoleon, I don't know. Ooh, is he caught up in there? So what we're going to do is fast forward here until the Duchy of Milan comes onto town and begins to attack the town, which I assume they'll do. Alright, here as you can see, the Duchy of Milan has made an advance onto town to try to recapture the town, you might say. As they were advancing, I had a cavalry unit wipe out both of their artillery units, so they have no artillery. So you can see them over there, not looking too good. So they have no artillery, they have no cavalry, they just have about, I guess, maybe 12 units of infantry, and about a third of them are armed citizenry. But my artillery, I don't know why they decide to advance on my artillery. I'm just using grape shot now to kind of wipe them out. Town hall is secure. They're in a good position, good defending position. And I have 2 units of cavalry over here, so that's good. They'll be able to, in case I need a final blow or in case I need someone to boost morale or get the defense up. And I have my reserves here, which are very strong, the Old Guard, the Grenadier Battalion, and line infantry, so they're looking good. And I have Napoleon here behind the church in the kind of center to bring morale up all throughout. And they're really getting wiped out here by my grape shot. I don't know why they're deciding to advance. Yes, as you can see there, they're really getting wiped out. They're both surrendering already. So that was relatively dumb of them. So their entire right flank, or I shouldn't say the right flank, but just their right side has kind of fallen. And I have my reserves here, so the battle meter doesn't say it, but I'm looking pretty good for the battle. Especially with my skirmishers here, they're able to just hide and get kills with good accuracy. They're not making any advancement on the town hall itself, like trying to, you know, by force charge the town hall. They're just shooting at it. So, I mean, this is the Duchy of Milan. They're not a greatly feared military foe. But still, some odd military tactics by the UI, or I should say AI. My only concern as of right now, I would say, is that these units over to my left, to the left of the artillery, regain their morale and charge again the artillery. But once again, I'll probably just use grape shot. Their general is dead, Fidel de Tonte, so that should lower their morale a bit, as you can see over here. I think they did have 1 unit of grenadiers, though. Yes, grenadiers. And I think I'm going to attack them with my cavalry here in a bit. As you can see, they're starting to get going. Yeah, as you can see there, they just started to gain their morale back. So I think I'm going to bring a cavalry unit over here to put that to an end, because I don't have the time or really leeway to bring my reserves over here just for some low morale units of infantry. And I can't really get them with grape shot at that angle, so that's unfortunate. I'll just have to keep focusing them to over here. And I'll have to get attacked with my cavalry, which will have to cross in front of the artillery, so hopefully it won't have any friendly fire there. Still, my center is looking very good. No problems at all, really. This is the only town... This was the only building I took, really. Let's see how many buildings in the town there were. There's about 1, maybe 4 other buildings. But I only took the town hall, because that acts as a very can hold over 500 troops, so it's a good defense building. See, really, their center is falling. There, my horses, my cavalry, is that heavy cavalry? My heavy cavalry squadron of carabiniers, probably my best cavalry units in the campaign right now. Sorry about that. Right now are attacking their grenadiers, so they'll be put to sleep. A little bit here. Let's see. Where's my cavalry? There they come. Hopefully they won't cross in front of the artillery when they're shooting. We want to avoid any unnecessary losses. Let's see. There's some 2 line infantry units returning from their center. fast forward here for a little bit until these guys attack. So that, yep, they've already lost their morale, so that's good. The left of the artillery is protected. Now what I'm doing here is I'm going to just advance my reserves into the center to try to bring a final blow. I'll probably advance these cavalry in a bit too to take care of the units in this area. They do have a square over there, and you want to, infantry squares always kill cavalry, so I want to try to avoid that. But my old guard really hasn't suffered any losses except from artillery at the beginning of the battle. My grenadiers have lost a few, and the infantry have survived from the disastrous left flank. You can see the carnage over there. It wasn't my best idea. And other than that, shouldn't be too much left in the battle. I just have my cavalry attack. They're really only position left in the battleground. And so far, the 8-pounders have been really, throughout this entire battle, have been just, it's the same place they've been, and they've been really doing a good part in this battle. Looks like those cavalry are retreating. I don't know quite why, what happened. I think maybe some of my artillery might have hit them, but that's alright. They didn't allow anyone to come over. They did a good part in this battle. But yeah, my 12-pound artillery, they really did a good job this battle. Just we'll look at the stats after the battle is completed. Let's see. I'm not usually a big fan of infantry charges. I usually think that's the last resort thing. I like to always have them be in defense or be in a square. But it's always good to get some experience, especially for my old guards. So I think I'm going to have them charge. They're one of their final line infantry units. Intimidating old guard. There they go. Bring you in on the replay. We'll see how this looks. Other than that, though, really, this is their only center left. My cavalry attack them a little bit, and artillery will continue to shell them. But here's the old guard charge on the Duchy of Milan's line infantry. See, that brought a quick end to that unit of infantry. And other than that, that's basically, I'm going to have my cavalry attack this unit of grenadiers. They were able to boost their morale and return again. So that's basically the battle for me. We'll see if the cavalry attack them in a little bit. There they go. My units are still in Town Hall. They secured that for the entire game. And my reserves are just in the center, still attacking that center. And really that's it, the grenadiers, waiting for my horses to take care of them. So other than that, that is the Battle of Milan, 1796, a victory by the French and by Napoleon Bonaparte, and for control of northern Italy, Upper Italy, and the capital of Milan. We'll look at some unit statistics here and see who the unit of the day is, based on amount of kills and amount of deaths. Say they had over 1,200 troops, and I still was able to defeat them. Granted, some of them were just armed citizenry and militia. The units of the day were the voyageurs that did not lose one soldier and killed 246. That's more than the artillery. It's more than the dragoons. It's more than the grenadiers. So definitely good job on my skirmishers. Both of them too did very good. So other than that, that is it for the Battle of Milan video. I now have control of Upper Italy in my revolutionary campaign. So this is Mr. X Irish saying thanks for watching, and I'll have my next video out in a little bit, so thanks for watching.